back to the Vino rod. Well, alternator has some issues. Some of the subscribers commented, I agree with them, and I'm gonna address that. I've got some fuel lines run, so let's see what I've done. So yeah, you can see that I've added that other brace there. Haven't done the spacers because I'm thinking about this area right here now, as it was pointed out by a few people in the comments that I'm only hitting this with the minimum, which it is the minimum. I put a 90 degree here and angled it, and it's 120 degrees. This angle here is 120 degrees, so that's the minimum. Well, to what minimum of contact? Well, I agree with the comments, and I think that it's not making enough contact. So I'm going to figure out some type of idler arm that's going to go in here and press this down so I can get some pretty good contact there with the pulley to remedy that issue. So I'm going to be working on that to figure that out. Now the fuel lines, I've got 2 fittings that I need to get. No, 1 fitting. I need to get this fitting right here to add in this area here, and then add a piece of tubing. And then that'll clean that up. I ended up mounting my pressure gauge there. Single line. Added the regulator there. And then if I can get in here, it's hard to really see it. So yeah, I can't really get in there unless I get my melon down in there. Let's turn some light onto this action. See if we can brighten things up underneath here. Well, we got to look there as we've come to this area up here where I did my transition, and then into the fuel pump, or the fuel pressure regulator. All right, so pretty much what I'm going to have to do now that I've got it almost completed, I'm going to have to pull it apart at the separate couplings. I think I got you in there, right there, these coupling areas. I'll pull it apart here, and then I'm going to have to clean each individual line here and get the debris out of it. So that'll be with some probably brake clean and air pressure. So yeah, how'd you guys like? You like that vacuum? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get out from underneath here. Yep, just a small little update and follow up on this alternator bracket. Going to end up putting some spacers in these areas and a bolt all the way through, spacer in this area to help give this arm some strength. once I put those bushings in there, it's going to be very minimal flex out of these two pieces here. And now that I'm going to be using a idler arm here, that will help with that issue. All right, well, moving on to the next step. Going to finish up the fuel lines, keep working on this alternator situation, get my oxygen sensor in. And oh yeah, here's another issue. I'm going to probably end up building me some sort of an arm here for my throttle cable, which as you can see, that arm there, so that throttle cable is going to come down and it's going to have to do a doohickey. So I'm going to have to work on that. Yep. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.